All right, so I'm going to quickly kind of go over some little help feedback for the practice assignment for today. So go ahead and get started. All right, so question 1, we've got 6 different functions given below. We want to drag each function to the appropriate bin to classify it as linear, exponential, or neither. So hopefully by this point you know what a linear function looks like. Hopefully you know what an exponential function looks like. But if you're still not sure, pull up the Desmos graphing calculator and please type these in here. And hopefully visually you know linear is going to be a straight line, exponential, it's got the curve to it, and then if you see something funky, it is probably neither. And let's see, my hint to you is that there are 3 that are linear, 2 exponential, and 1 neither. Next question. I feel like I should play the Jeopardy, like do do do. Okay. Drag to list the functions in order of increasing rate of change. So remember when we talked about rate of change, I said it was like slope. So you want to put the smallest slope at the top and the biggest slope at the bottom. Again, if you're not sure, go to your Desmos calculator, graph them. Which one is the steepest? That one will go at the bottom. Which one is the less steep? That will go at the top. Next question. Okay, so this you had to do in your Desmos notes, and hopefully you watched the video of myself going over it, so you do know how to do this, but real quick, I will show you. So I've got this function f of x. So what I'm going to do is take f of x equals 3x plus 5, and I'm going to type it over here in Desmos exactly as I saw it. What is it? 3x plus 5. Yep. I'm going to type that on line 1, and then on line 2, we wanted to figure out what values for x is 1, 5, 10, 20. Those are my inputs. So for example, I would do f of 1. I get an answer here of 8. So I'd come back to my table, input 8. And then I'd come back here, I would get rid of the 1, and I would change it to a 5, put that answer in the table, so on and so forth. So I'd do that for f of x, and then I would do it for g of x. Part B, which function do you think grows faster? Again, if you watch the Desmos notes video, remember exponentials always grow faster. And then think about what your x-axis and y-axis would need to be in order to show the appropriate graphs. Question 4, which function reaches 30 first? Which function reaches 100 first? What I want you to do on this is actually graph them. So I would come back to here to Desmos, and I would graph both m of x and n of x. And what you're looking for, you might have to zoom out on here, because we are looking for a y value of 30. Okay, that's what it says when it reaches 30 first. So on the y-axis, you want to look to see of the 2 graphs, 2 functions that you graphed, which one is going to hit the 30 mark first. So that's going to be closest to the y-axis. Okay, and then you would do the same thing, zoom out again to figure out which one is going to reach 100 first and make your choices. Make sure you're graphing them, please. Last up for question 5, okay, you want to figure out which one is growing fastest. Remember, exponentials are always going to grow the fastest. And then complete the following to explain why the graphs of f and g meet for a positive value of x. The vertical intercept f of f is 33, and the vertical intercept of g is 2. So the graph of which one starts out above the graph of the other one, but which one eventually is going to grow faster, so it would intersect. So hopefully you guys can figure that one out. So quick little explanations for the homework. I don't think these questions are too bad, and I listened to your guys' response on the survey, and I will give you the 3 chances again on the questions. Just make sure that you're not just randomly guessing. So put some thought into it, and then Wednesday and Thursday we will be reviewing for our test. Have a good Tuesday.